And there it is, folks. You can reach level 4 without buying any chips at all. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I thought it'd be fun to just jump on here and go over some of the new changes that have come to MyVegas in the last couple months. If you're not aware, recently MyVegas made the decision to put the room comps behind a paywall. So this is a little bit unfortunate for a lot of people because, you know, for many years up until recently, you could just play the games, pay the money to unlock the 2-night comps, and that would be all you had to do. You could buy a 2-night comp whenever you wanted to. Unfortunately, about 2 or 3 months ago, MyVegas made the decision to put the 2-night comps behind a paywall. I'll go over kind of why they did that in a bit, but first I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. So if you come into the rewards store here and come over to the right on partners, you can click on any of the Vegas hotels that still have room comps. So you can click on Mandalay Bay, and you can see here 2 complimentary nights for Mandalay Bay, 175,000 chips, which is normal, but now there's like this number 3 above it, and that is indicating that this reward is locked behind level 3. You need to get to at least level 3 to buy this reward. And actually, if we come here to partners, actually all of the hotels on the strip are level 3 now, except for Park MGM. So if we come into Park MGM, we can see that you will need to be level 4. So this is the only hotel that they're making us be level 4. All the other hotels, you only have to be level 3. So just wanted to give my experience going over this. I wanted to get a room recently for Park MGM and obviously had to get to level 4 to do that. I went over in a previous video how you could reach level 4 by spending $20 in the app. If we come over here to the tier benefits, so click on your level here on the top left, and you come over here. So to get to tier 4, you need 1,600 tier points. For tier 3, you only need 300. So just to kind of go over my experience here, you can totally get to level 4 just by logging in every day. So shout out to this guy, OP19, on the MyVegas subreddit. This comment he made here sums up pretty good what it takes to get these tier credits. So every day you can log into MyVegas, the OG MyVegas app, and get 30 tier credits, 30 from MyKonami. And pop slots and MGM slots seem a little weird, but yeah, pop slots for some reason you can get 60 every day. I didn't realize this. I was somehow missing this one, and I thought I was only getting 10 from MGM slots. So make sure you're doing this. This is a huge chunk of tier credits that really helps it go a lot quicker. Then from the Facebook MyVegas, 25 or 30. I think that just depends on which level you are. Like if you're 2 or 3, or I guess the streak is what it is. And then so every 2 hours after that, you can log into MyVegas or MyKonami and get, I guess you get 5. I thought it was 10, but yeah, I guess you get 5 every 2 hours from MyVegas and MyKonami. So I was totally doing all this. I very easily got to level 4 without trying. This dude claims he got to tier 5. It sounds like he was really doing it like every single 2 hours, but even then, I just feel like there's no freaking way you're gonna get to tier 5 doing this. But other than that, this is solid. This will definitely get you to tier 4. Make sure you're logging into all these apps every day. You'll notice Blackjack and Bingo don't give you anything, so there's no point. But log into MyVegas every day, MyKonami, Pop Slots, MGM Slots, and the Facebook version, and you should easily get to tier 3 or 4 in a very short amount of time and be able to maintain at least tier 3 and reach tier 4 when you need to. So it really isn't that inhibitive. Like when the change first came out, they were locking all the rooms behind tier 4. It seems like they've really rolled that back to tier 3 for most of the rooms. So you can really just log in for a few days, like I think like a week or less would get you to tier 3. And then if you're trying to get to tier 4, it's going to take you a little bit longer. I think it took me about maybe a little bit less than 2 weeks to get to tier 4. But then after that, I was able to buy the MyVegas room for free. And another way to just meet the 1,600 tier requirement is just to spend $20 on chips. So if you don't want to deal with the hassle, just spend $20. No big deal. Now, to get to the next tier, tier 5, you need 5,500 tier credits. I haven't tried this, but I don't think there's any way you could get to tier 5 without paying for chips. And then also if we come to my VIP benefits here, it says tier credits to maintain status. So just to maintain tier 4, I would have to get 2,900 additional tier credits. So once I hit 1,600, then I would have to earn an additional 2,900 just to maintain tier 4, and it would maintain, let's look here, it would maintain for I actually have no idea how many additional days you would get it for, but I think that that's a little bit unobtainable. Like, maybe you could do it, I don't know, I'm not even gonna try. It was hard enough to get to 1,600, but beyond that, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to buy chips. That's my whole point, was saying that. So yeah, so they've made these changes. At first they seemed pretty terrible, and I do agree that they're not great, but let me go over the reasons why Playstudios is doing this. So recently, I guess last month, Playstudios came out with their Q2 announcement. If you guys saw, I went over the Q1 in a previous video, and things really aren't going great for Playstudios. They're not having a good 2025 at all. So just to go over like some highlights from this Q2 announcement, they showed a 18% decline in revenue year over year. Their daily active users are down 27%. Their direct-to-consumer revenue more than doubled. Well, I don't know what that means. I guess selling chips, so maybe people are buying more chips, but the average daily users is down quite a bit. I'll leave this link here in the description if anybody is interested in reading more about it. But really, I think the big takeaway here is that Playstudios is suffering from a 27% decrease in daily active users. And anyone who's played any of the MyVegas games for any length of time, the reason is pretty clear. There's really just a massive lack of rewards or lack of incentive to log on to these apps at all. So I really do understand where they're coming from, requiring a paywall to buy certain rewards. I think it's actually pretty smart, whether I like it or not. I think it really is a smart way to start getting people to log in. And the reason I'm saying that is because during the time that I was trying to get to level 4, I was logging into all of the apps every day, collecting all the bonuses. It was like, I was like really focused on it, and I was logging in all the time. So if they need to be showing their investors, like, look, there's things we can do to increase daily active users, then I think putting rewards behind a paywall is actually kind of a smart way to do it. But unfortunately, once I bought my 2-night comp, I just stopped logging in because now there's no point to play. So I don't know if it's just like a half-baked idea from Playstudios, and I hate to say it, but honestly, kind of as usual. I just feel like this company seems to be run very weirdly. Like, they just seem to have a really haphazard approach to like fixing any of the issues they're having, and I'm really not surprised. I mean, you can go on any Facebook group and just see how much pretty much everyone hates these new changes and feels like there's no point to logging on anymore. So I think this is, maybe like a smart move to start with, a good way to get people coming. But it is weird because when they first did it, they had a whole bunch of rewards that were like really good. There was like a Southwest gift card, and I think there was like an Uber gift card, and they were behind like really high tiers, like tier 7. So you'd have to spend a few $100s. But they got rid of all those, so it's weird to me that they kind of try to fix the problem and then just kind of give up. So again, as usual, I have no idea what Playstudios is doing. I'm not going to say they don't know what they're doing, but it just seems like they kind of don't care. It doesn't seem like their main goal is to like fix these issues and to have MyVegas be like a super enjoyable experience for the users. Let me know if I'm wrong. Leave your agreements or disagreements in the comments. I just don't know what to make of this company lately, just removing so many of the rewards that there's no point to logging on. So yeah, I guess that's it. I just kind of wanted to go over the new changes to the MyVegas games and give my thoughts. It is what it is. It's honestly not terrible. It's not like game breaking. I think even if you're wanting to get to tier 4 to stay at Park MGM, like I said, it took me about 2 weeks of logging in. And yeah, it wasn't really that big a deal. So yeah, just going over all this, you can see how, right here, comparing 2025 to 2024, like they're just declining left and right. People aren't logging in. There's no point. they really just seem like they're kind of trying to address the issue. But yeah, anyways, that's all for today. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.